Okay, so I'll now start sharing my screen so that you can follow the playthrough and some more notions. Okay, so hello everyone and also good evening. At least it is evening down here in the good old boot-shaped country of Italy where the Fantom Lords project is born. Remember that we are facing some clones of the Fantom Lords in the last days. We are the only original project, and today has been 6 months since the start of the Gamify project, and I can finally show you some the open alpha. You know, the open alpha that you will play. Probably I think in 2 weeks from today is going to be ready for you also. And I am going basically to show you a playthrough with some mechanics and explaining to you the game, because you know open alpha doesn't mean real complete game. It is still in developing phase, in a testing phase, and we will probably face some known bugs today. You will probably find bugs while you are playing on your own, and of course you will be able to flag everything to tell us what you like, what you don't like, the errors and everything. But today I'm going to show you the game so far that is actually playable endlessly, because we started with a dungeon crawler old style with a mixed mechanics of turn-based and free play. And I'm starting showing you this picture because your Fantom Lords that you will be playing using your NFTs after the open alpha, of course. But during the open alpha you are going to have 4 characters. Each one they have a particular way to attack that it isn't explained in the game right now. So I'm showing you this picture to make you understand how each character can perform an actual physical attack, you know, a regular attack. You are going to have the melee character. Actually 2 are going to be the melee characters that are a bit limited in the attack pattern. They can only attack in this cross-shaped way, so only front, back, left and right. You have the magic characters, the spell characters. So you know this is based on the weapon. So if your weapon, the weapon of your lords is actually, you know, a sword or something like that, you will have this pattern. If the weapon is a spell, you are going to attack in this pattern. It means all the enemies that are around you, because each of these is a square. Okay, you will see this better during the gameplay. But the most important, because it is quite different from the other 2, it is the ranged weapon. We are right now the lords, the regular Fantom Lords, not the ascended ones, have only 2 ranged weapons that are the crossbow and this one that is the bow and arrow. With this kind of character you can only attack in this pattern, so not in the cross shape like the warrior, the melee, but only on the corners. But you can actually attack 1 square far away in cross shape. This is actually showed in the game with a feature, but the feature is a bit weak in my opinion, so we need to find a better way to show this kind of pattern for each characters. I need to show this to you because we will probably send this picture, because when you are going to play the open alpha you really need to have these patterns in mind, because you can waste like a movement. If you right click on the wrong box, instead of attacking you could move So this is quite important to have in mind. And of course, each spell, because each characters have two unique spells that can be casted, will follow another pattern. So this is just for the regular attack. And okay, that's all. Let's just jump in the game. This is actually the engine, that is Game Maker. That is very awesome for quick developing 2D games. You probably have already seen a lot of this stuff in the devlogs that I post like daily on Twitter and on the Discord, of course. You will see this in action right now. Of course, for the open alpha, you will need to connect your MetaMask account, and we are still trying to make something. I mean, the connection with the MetaMask is already working, but what you will need to check is still hidden, I'd say. Maybe Henry will say something more about this, but of course this is still a work in progress. Okay. You will have the options, of course, that are very simple. You can just load down the music and the effect sound. You have the controls here, because you can both use the mouse and the keyboards for the game. If you want to use both, you will be free to try everything, and please tell us what you find comfortable, what is in your opinion wrong or can be made better. And then we can start the alpha. As I've said, you can only have four limited characters, four limited lords that are actually inspired by the team, because this one is Enrico, this one is Francesco, he made the music. This one is me. I'm Zeno. This is called Zane, and this is one is Lord of Stuttering, the healer. Actually, you can build some challenges if you want. For example, you can only start with one lord. You can make a full team of the same lord, or make a complete team like this that we are going to do now. And you can see here the stats of the lords. These are going to be explained a little in depth, I think, with the open alpha, because these are the stats like life, attack, defense, magic, and action points. You can see the type of attack, the patterns that we have seen before, the melee, the magic, the ranged. Also, this one is melee. The skills. We will provide you with a short description here for the characters and the use of skills, because there is no explanation in game, and we do not want you to try and die too many times during the open alpha playthrough. And okay, let's build up a team. And let's start the journey. Okay. This is very close to the screen you'll have in the open alpha. You will have your lords in the center, and of course you can click on them to select them. You can also press 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can click on them to select them. You can see the type of attack down here, the name of the spells. You can click to cast the spell. We'll see this later. You can this is the inventory. It's going to be better with with the open alpha release. This is your score. You can deactivate the music and the sound effects here. And here you can see the turn that you are doing, because you have 3 types of turn. It is about exploring where there are no enemies, or attack and defend if you are facing enemies. Of course, you can. I suggest you to use your explorer to move around the map, because these are the action points. So the more action points you have, the more action you can perform in the game. And so this explorer that can also attack on range is the best way to start exploring the map. Right now the map is fixed, so you will face the same map several times every time you find a door and you go through. But in the actual game, let's see, you will have this randomly generated and way bigger. But you can move here, feel comfortable with the map, and tell us what you think can be improved. Okay, now if you want to move your lord, of course you have to select it. Then you have 2 ways. Right click, of course, only in a cross shape. You can only move by. Okay, we have an enemy. You can move, for example, left, another enemy. Holy shit! With right click, or you can use the WASD of the keyboard in the same way. So like you can press G for right, S for down, and now we do not have any more action points. So if you try to move, you will have this kind of message. It means that you are trying to do something without the action points. And okay, I think we can start like battling now. These enemies are magic-based enemies, so they resist attacks and you need to use magic. The only magic characters you have now is Francis, the pyromancer. And let's cast a spell. You can press, of course, R on the keyboard to activate the fireball, or clicking here, it is the same. Clicking here or pressing R, and you see with the fireball the revealed map, you can cast this spell everywhere in the revealed map. With the yellow square, it is an actual target. The red square means you can also damage your own lords. So if we cast a spell here, the fireball will damage everything in this radius, so also our lord. For a safe shot, we can actually cast here, for example. This is a non-bug, don't worry. Now we can like move this one closer. Okay, we have the door here. And the medic should stand near the others. And right now you can end your turn wherever you want, so you do not have to like use all your action points. You can end your turn anytime by clicking, of course, on the button, or just press spacebar. Okay, this was the enemy's turns. They are already close to the lords, so they are attacking. You see the small animation, and maybe you have heard the sound effects. Now let's try to kill these flanks, because these are quite tough actually. Because the pyromancer is the only one that can deal a decent amount of damage. Okay, this is a melee attacker, so he can't actually attack here. You need to move closer and then right click to deal damage. And the same goes, actually the opposite goes with the ranged attack, so you cannot attack the closer enemy. Of course you can attack the barrel because it is shaped in this X, the attack, so I can actually attack the barrel with a right click. but I cannot attack this, so I have to move. But the bow has this very useful skill that is the close shot. So even if you cannot attack in a cross-like pattern, if you activate the close shot, you can actually perform an attack close with a reduced damage. So right now I can probably choose to move or to attack. I'm showing you the skill. You need, of course, to select the character. Okay. Now I'm showing you another skill of the warrior, actually the knight. It is the bash with the shield, with an R. It performs a regular attack, but it can push the enemy away if the space is empty. Like this. This can be very useful actually, even if the damage is low. And now we have to end the turn. Okay, now I'm showing you a simple trick that you can probably going to also have in the open alpha, because for testing purpose you need to go through the rooms very quickly. So I just added a cheat code. When you select any lord, you can press Q, and with Q you actually activate a super strong attack that can kill everything in an instant, on range of course. So now I have pressed Q and I can actually slay this flan instantly. You see, 12,000 damage. Let's get rid of this in a regular way. So let's move closer. Let's move away because I cannot attack. And I will explain this to you after killing the flan. You see the mage is way stronger against this, because 100 damage and this is just 9. Okay. We kill the enemy. Okay, we get just 2 action potions. Let's collect the potions. And you have your inventory down here. You can actually drag and drop the potions, but I will explain the potions in a bit. Okay, maybe you haven't seen it, but when the ranger comes close to a trap, he can actually reveal the trap. If you move around with a lord that isn't a ranger, you can fall on the trap without seeing it. That's why I suggest you to use a ranger to explore the map. And also this scout ability can actually disarm the trap. So I just press E and click on the trap. And now there is no trap anymore. Of course, when no enemies are on the field, you can actually freely move in the map. You know, I'm not consuming action points. I can just move. But for example, if I start exploring with the knight, as soon as I get an enemy, maybe, I'll start again using the action points. Take a look. You see. Right now, if I can move away, there is no combat anymore and I can move again. Okay, so the door is very close. Oh, we have a bat. Let's get rid of the bat. You see, now I cannot move closer because I have to end the turn. Let's kill this. Okay, you see the wizard is quite strong actually in the open alpha, but is a bit frail. You'll see this in a while, I think. And to move further, okay, let's show you this also. You need to have all the party close to the door. So if I try to move to the door with the right click, for example, I cannot, because this lord is too far away. But if the lord is close, we can move on. And of course, Y or N, this is actually not the best way to move, but I will fix this soon. Let's press Y and move to the next room. And let's start exploring again. And then I'll show you the potions and more skills. Okay, let's not face this one. Okay, let's face this pet. Okay, for example, about the action potion, you can actually use the potion to restore your action points without ending the turn. This will make you able to perform more attacks on the same turn. For example, now I can attack this bat for twice. Okay, very low damage actually. And then use another action potion and attack again. Now let's get close to this and to this. No more. Okay, and then enter. This keeps staying here. I do not know why. The last one. Okay. Round, flank, barrel. Okay, don't know. We'll fix this soon. Okay, now the bat have moved. Very not good actually. Let's do this. Okay, I'm not using the fireball because you see, if I use the fireball here, I will also damage this, but let's see. Destroying everything on its way. Okay, now let's see another skill of the medic. You see the stats are a bit low for attacking, but the magic is quite high. You can use the drain slash, because we will see the suture skill can only heal the close lords. He can't heal himself with this skill. But if you want to heal the medic, you can use this one. As a low damage and some health back. Let's move on with the attacks. Okay, nice. Now there is this sword that is actually down the chest. Doesn't matter. These are the relics that you are using right now in the ascension. We are using it here as well as collectible objects. We'll see this in a moment. Now I want to show you the actual suture skill with E. You cannot heal the medic, but you can of course heal your allies that are close. You cannot heal this one. This is actually a bit OP right now, you see. It is a lot of health back. And let's collect the sword, for example. And now we have this. In the inventory we can click, drag and drop on our, I do not know, maybe the ranger or the warrior, for example. And you see the attack was 19 and with the sword is now 20. This is the only way right now that you have to make your lord stronger. So you need to kill the enemies, found chests, found the relics, drag them on the lords, and they will get a power up. Of course, this power up only lasts for this playthrough. So if you die, if all your lords are dead or you close the game, you will start with the actual starting stats, because each play is on its own. Now let's get rid of this damage. Actually, let's destroy this ship. Okay. It looks so close. My god, so fast. Dungeon Pixel. Yes, actually Pixel Dungeon was quite of an inspiration for us for this game, you see. Also the color matchup. Okay. Let's... Okay, we are trying to kill this flan. Let's go. Very low damage. Let's kill our medic, please no. Okay, very low damage to the medic, thank god. And now we have regular potions. And these potions, of course, can be used to heal the lords without the help of the skill of the suitor. Like this way. There is also another way to use the potions I will show very soon. Of course, I am telling you all these shortcuts and strategies because these aren't explained in the game, so you'll probably write a small guide that you can use for all the shortcuts, because we do not have the time right now to build like a tutorial level or something similar. So you need maybe to discover the game on your own, but we'll try to give you all the reference you'll need to play. Okay, let's move, let's kill this thing. Okay, there is a trap, very good. Oh no, I moved on the left. Okay, let's take some damage so I can show you the other shortcut. Let's throw a fireball. I love this thing. Enter. Okay, if you select your lord and you do not want to drag and drop your potion, and you have a potion in the inventory, you can just press P on the keyboard. And the same goes for the other potion. I do not remember the actual shortcut, but I think it is the letter O on the keyboard. Yes, it is. Now let's get rid of the flame sooner with the Q shortcut of the very high damage. Oh, and now we have a key. This is very good, because I want to show you to open the chest. Because of course you need a key to open a chest, because chests can contain more than one object. They are actually quite rare and very nice to have in a playthrough. So let's open this chest. No, let's just kill the bat first. Actually, with the fireball. Oh my god. Okay, quite strong this bat. Another fireball. I'm going to die with... Okay, I cannot lose the explorer actually. If I cast a fireball, I'll probably kill Zane. No, fuck. Okay, so the medic is dead. This is very bad, because you almost need, you probably need the medic to face the boss, the first boss, but doesn't matter. We have the fantastic Q shortcut. Okay, now here is the chest. You can open the chest like you can use the key like the other objects, so just click on the key and drag and drop the key on the chest. And the chest just gave us more keys and some gold. This is the score. This is probably your main objective. So the more score you'll have in a playthrough, and the more arcane relic you can redeem. Of course, you cannot redeem the relics during the alpha test, but this is going to be the booty, your booty. And now let's move on. No, let's do not move, because we have an enemy. Or we can, maybe we can. We are close to the door. Yes, we are. Let's move on the next room. And we have a bug. Okay. It is actually very easy to fix. Sorry for the issue. Because this is a new thing I've added today, so it wasn't properly tested yet. But this should be fixed. Okay, let's go back to this is the boss room. You will see soon. That's where the bug happened. But we'll move, I hope, very fast to the boss room now. Using the Q. Okay, you only have seen the trap with the explorer. We try to move one of our lords on the trap as well. Because if this one is hidden and you are moving around in the environment and just basically step on the trap, you get a lot of damage, half of your lives, and then again you will have half of your lives again. You cannot die on a trap, but you can go to 1 HP. This means that any attack will kill you. Okay, a lot of enemies. Let's not die again. Okay. We have a lot of objects here. And potion. Let's try to find the door fast. Oh, nice, we have the scroll. The scroll increases the magic attribute. With the drag and drop. Yes, let's use this. Now, there is no door on the side. No door. Okay, now we have an egg. This relic increases the life. I think you cannot see the actual life stat in game. You can only see it in the character choice in the beginning, because this makes the game a little more hard. But I think the Lord with the lower health is actually the main answer, so we use it on him. Let's keep moving. Okay. And we have the key. Nice. This is actually a good playthrough. But I'm cheating my way to the boss room. You see? It's very easy like this. Hey! And there. So, magic. Key. Oh, this is very cool because this can increase all the stats. And also I love the animation. Let's use it on him. You see the stats 12, 12, 10 and 22, and then 13, 13, 11, 23 with the gem. But our friend is dying, so let's keep pushing. And now, okay, where is the door? The door is gonna be here, of course. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Let's hope to be faster now. Oh my god, so many enemies. Okay, I think I actually have to show you 2 more skills. Yeah, of course, but let's wait for the boss. Okay, this is the shield for the defense. So we can also give this to the pyromancer, kill this bat, look for the door, use the door, use a flag. the boss. You will have a boss every 3 rooms. Yes, so you have 3 regular rooms and a boss. Then you will have 3 more regular rooms and then a boss again. You have 2 kind of bosses that are actually an improved version of the enemies. So this is the Flame King, and you also have the Bat King, of course, that are quite annoying and very hard to be killed without strategy. I try to do this without cheats, showing you the other skills. And of course, I just want to say that the enemies are stronger in each room. So the more you go further, the stronger are the enemies, even if they still look the same, because we only have flans and bats right now. Okay, let's show you some more skills. The battle cry. The battle cry can increase the user attack for several turns. Okay, I should have shown you the attack level, but it was 20 and now it is 53. Let's just attack here. Let's heal. Move. And attack again. Okay, I'm showing you the last skill. That is the sunbait. That is actually a skill for the druid test. It is a self-heal. So in opposite of the medic that can only heal its allies, that can only heal himself with the drain slash, the druid can actually heal himself with the E skill, the sunbait, or the skill of the user. You see, you cannot use it on the others. It is still a bit OP in my opinion, but we will nerf it later, maybe. And let's move on. I hope to be able to kill the flank without cheats. We have a lot of potions. Heal. Let's use lots of action potions. Oh, okay. As you can see, this enemy, it isn't that tough. But if you kill it, will spawn 4 regular flame that are actually very tricky. And we do not have. Okay, we have a potion. Let's do this. Let's use an action potion again. Drag and drop, so you see this. Let's cast fire. Nice. Okay, and turn. Let's take some damage. Okay, there is actually a flag here as well. You see? Okay, maybe we are going to die. This is not easy at all. Let's do what? Okay, this is good. We can use a dash to push back the flank. Then we can use a fireball very nice, because the fireball damage is very high in the center and almost halved in the round squares. Let's move on, let's use some close shots. Let's just move out. Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Not nice at all. No. Okay, I had actually action points. I need to make a check so that if you end the turn without all the action point expired, you need to select do you really want to end the turn, or you waste a Lord action like I have done right now. Okay, let's keep doing this. It's not. Now, you see, I had an action. Fail. Okay, so it is dead. And we can move on. On the fourth. Right now. And now basically the game keeps looping, because you are going to have 3 regular rooms and then a boss again. And this is basically what you will be able to play in the open alpha. We'll probably have a better UI, the enemies are going to be balanced, and some of the, you see the bug, okay, like this. You can see the bronze chest, there is a bronze chest up here. I'm going to fix this for the open alpha. And maybe we'll see the enemies also. You cannot see the enemies. Only the chest. Do not know why. There is a chest here also. So fun. Yes, you basically will be able to play this the game so far. Of course, we can now die, for example, just to show you the ending, the game over. Let's move. Okay, let's die with spikes, for example. Let's take a lot of damage. He's dead. He's dead, baby. Okay, the 2. Let's go down here also. Need help, no? Yes, you can see the enemies come closer to you, of course. And now we are dead. This is the score so far. And now the only thing you can do is press any key to restart the game, and for example make your own challenge if you want.